Welcome back to Humble Keys. Today it's going to be a little bit different. We're going to look at something that has basically nothing to do with music and all to do with the fact that if you own a website, a lot of times they gear a lot of the information towards someone that knows how to write code, HTML, jQuery, so forth. Just a couple things. This video right here is on one specific topic. One thing that I hate, and actually let me get it up on the screen here. Pop it up right here, and we're gonna go into my actual website, humblekeys.com. A little subliminal advertising. Stop by, tutorials. A little bit of everything else. Still working on the discussion room. I actually want it to be a little bit more precise. But anyway, let's get this up here. All right. So, got the website up. And I'm already signed in, so we don't have to look at all that information. And we're going to go in to my dashboard. But before we go to my dashboard, I'm going to open up another instance so we can actually look at the page itself. So here's my page, and my big problem was, okay, why? And I'm going to say it one more time. Why do I have to have this right here, which is the actual title of my page? See, I created a banner, nice little cool graphics, got everything else going on here, scrolling down on the page, got all my links and got the actual title set up as links, and I'm good to go, except for this little thing right here, which is the actual page title. So let's get out of this right here. We're on the stage looking. Okay, now we're going to go to the actual one thing I want to take a look at, and it's different for each person. I'll show you my plugins and what I use. Real easy. You scroll down through my plugins and you see hide title. In my opinion, I think that's the best plugin. The way to find that, just basically go to add new plugins. And over here, you don't have to click on anything else. You'll see right here, search plugins. So what I'm going to do is type in, I want to just hide the title. WordPress is really cool because it's going to pull up anything that has that phrase in the title of the description or the actual plugin title. And as you can see, hide title right here. And all you have to do is just upload, activate, and you're good to go. So another thing before I get off this page that you want to look for is right here. I always look at the rating. See, this has 36 ratings. And on average, you get 4.5 stars. That means that this is a very, very, very good plugin. So, so go and check it out. Use whatever program, and a lot of times the plugin is dependent on what kind of theme you're using. Also, that's one thing that you have to do a lot of research on to find out if you're not a programmer. Like I said, a lot of this information, programmers, people that are experts at creating sites for a living, those guys know all these tricks. But as far as like the general site creator, someone that's creating their own site doesn't have the overhead to like pay somebody to do all this. Sometimes we have to have it not in dumbed down terms, but I'll say layman's terms for computers, and some things that they don't tell you that you have to find out yourself. You have to go and test it over and over again. These are little tips that would have helped me. I mean, I spent hours and hours and hours on plugins, testing it out, seeing, okay, why is it reacting this way? Why is it behaving this way? I thank God that he gave me the understanding to figure all this stuff out. So with that being said, okay, so we got our program. We got it uploaded. We got it activated. So we're going to go back real quickly. And you know what? I'm going to keep the other instance open. Let's see. We're going to go to, I think we were on Humble Keys videos. And that's looking for? Oh, actually, it was stage look-ins. Excuse me. So we're in stage look-ins, and it still has this ugly, redundant, repetitive phrase that shows exactly what I actually included in my banner. So let's go to our page. All right, let's go to our page. And let's get rid of this old sorry stage look-ins redundant page title that shows up as a default. So I'm scrolling through, and one more page. All right. I'm going to click over one more time. Okay, here we are. Stage look-ins. And it's actually, you know what? And another thing that you want to be careful, I know it's a little bit off topic. You can see here I have two instances of stage look-ins, which uh, what happened was I changed the theme, and it used a previous version of actually I was instead of using Page Builder I was using I can't even remember the name of the plugin, but Page Builder, stay with it. Don't use anything else, in my opinion, because it's not as quirky. It's one that is supported by WordPress, so stay with it. It's good to go. This page right here is sorry. So I'm going to get rid of this real quick since I'm here. It's not something I need. It's not something I like necessarily. I know I'm on the last page, so I'm just going to get rid of that real quick while. And that's one thing that you want to keep in mind. Just get rid of your pages. All right. So, all right, I'm going to go to stage look-ins, and there's a reason why I'm going to do it this way. So, stage look-ins. Pull it up. All right. I got my page template. Everything is set up all nice. Good to go. All right. So, I want to click hide title. And let's update that. All right. Update it and good to go. Now I want to go in and look at the refreshed version of the page. So it's going to refresh, and there it is. It's gone. No more stage look-ins. No more of that ugly, redundant title for the page that shows up on the front end. Now, let me show you something a little weird with the way that these react. All right. So I got stage look-ins. All right. So let's go back, and I'm going to do something funny. So I'm going to do this, which is what I was doing earlier. All right. Now, as I go back down here, you see that I have hide the title and singular page views. Good to go. Just going to update that. And like I said, I even sent out tickets to WordPress, some of the guys that supported the websites, and I was like, "What is going on?" So let's go back to the instance. Let's refresh. Now, as you can see, I had actually clicked on the option to hide the title, but it is still showing up. Why is that? Hide the title was clicked. Let's go back. It's there. I must be seeing things. So let me refresh it again. I'm going to refresh it. It's still there. Here is what is going on, and this is in layman's terms. I don't understand code. I'm actually learning a little code for myself because it is interesting. I'm learning a little bit of the back end options and so forth. Here's the deal: when you have a quotation mark, and actually, I think it falls in certain markers, but one thing I know for sure is to stay away from quotation marks. I tested it, and something came to my mind one day. I was like, well, you know what, screw it. I'll just like, it's not going to bother me if it doesn't bother anybody else, you know? But someone's like, okay, take out those quotation marks and see what happens. So we're going to take them out right here. And we already have hide the title and singular page views. Hit update. It's only going to take a second. I'm using Chrome. I love Chrome. I was using Safari, big mistake. I was using the other option, which was oh man, I can't even remember now. Anyway, Chrome is the way to go. Just stay away from Chrome. I mean, stay with Chrome if you can, because Chrome is actually the best. Okay, so let's hit refresh one more time. All right, and it updates itself, and we have no more ugly title, and I have a beautiful, beautiful page. All right, so that is basically it. I just wanted to show that because that was one thing that wasn't made clear when I was looking for the answer. I'm going to try to post non-music more for people that are doing their own websites because I think it's helpful. I don't want anybody to go through the same problems that I did as far as setting up their website or having little quirks. But this was basically a quick little tutorial on how to hide the title. I hope you enjoy. Let me know if you have any questions. If I can answer them, I'll answer them for you concerning website setup. But otherwise, pray, play, be humble, be blessed. Talk to you guys soon.